What is going on? It's your boy Warner Brother, and we are here with episode 732 of Noobs No Limits, and it's time for the brand new update. It's called the Crossfire update. So what's new in this update? We have broken factions, crew loyalty is being tested, and will a new leader rise from the chaos? Starting off with the Crossfire event with the Aston Martin Valor from 2023. Of course, we have to find out if it would be Ronin or Hotshot, which is us as the player. Beautiful car, by the way. Can't confirm. Go undercover in the new Bravo event to drive the McLaren MP412C and try to stop Marcus King's nefarious plans. So that means more undercover action in the next Bravo event. And of course, another McLaren car to boot. Then we have a new crew trial, so Powerhouse may have lost a new crew member, but will they find an ally in you? Find out in the crew trials featuring a Honda Civic Type R from 2023. So this is the 11th generation Honda Civic Type R, which, by the way, I've seen in real life. Hadn't had a chance to drive it. It's very nice. We have two new bounty events added with the XRC involving the Porsche GT3, which I already have and I've already beaten, and a new breakout event with the Nissan Z. We also have the New Year, Chinese New Year, with the Year of the Snake. And we have the new Fortune Flames car wrap available as well. And we have two flashback events with the Road to the West, which is another Chinese New Year special event, and Kingslayer, which we've done before when it first came out, I believe, March of last year. So, time to dive into some more racing action. But before we do, go ahead and hit the like button, hit subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you can be updated on whenever I release new content. Also, go ahead and join my Discord and Patreon so you become members, help support the channel, and help me to produce better content. Let's go ahead and dive straight into the Crossfire live event. Of course, checking the inbox first. Also, while you're at it, go ahead and let me know what you think of the new editing so far. I've managed to find a decent app and be able to create enough time to do some editing. So let me know how my editing skills are so far. So that way I can know, hey, I'm doing a good job so far. Let me know what things I can improve on so I can make these videos better for y'all. Thank you so much for joining. And we also have some new packs going on. We have the Nissan R390 GT1 Unlock Pack from 1998. It also came from a special event. The Aston Martin Valhalla Concept Unlock Pack, which came from the Kingslayer live event. And the BMW i8 Upgrade Pack, which is the last car that we've gotten from a special event. The Ferrari XXK Evo Unlock Pack, which I believe is a bounty event, if I'm not mistaken. I do have to double check and confirm that one. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and open up one of our free upgrade crates. And looks like we snagged ourselves a wheel kit. It's phenomenal stuff. Checking out the blueprints as well. Some solid stuff. It sends a SCV12. Very nice. Koenigsegg CCX, Mercedes AMG GT as well. Which, by the way, we've managed to get up to 5 stars at this point. And some new materials. Go ahead and grab the ECU kit. 2 regulators. 3 microchips. And 4 calibrators. Solid stuff. Now, briefly, we're going to slide on into the garage really quickly just to showcase some of the things that has changed since we've last done really anything in the last update into the garage. Mostly with the no limits. That was a no rules, no limits wrap. We're going to start off with the street class, of course. As always, while these cars load in. We have a maxed out Honda Civic Type R to start off with. And it's actually designed by one of my subscribers. Very nice, dark pearl blue with the red flames, black wheels. Looks phenomenal, especially with this wide body kit that got thrown onto it since we maxed it out. Looks absolutely chef's kiss. Very nice. And if you want to design your own car in the game, feel free to join my Discord and become a member, and you will have that opportunity to actually design one of your own cars in any one of my games. It could be Need for Speed No Limits, could be FR Legends, could be any one of the games, racing games that I play and allows custom cars. We move from street to the class sports class, and only a very small handful of things has changed. Namely, the Ferrari F355 Berlinetta has actually been bumped up in performance. Right now, it sits at 722 in performance due to me using it in a previous Underground Rivals event. So, and all these parts are actually at its limit until we get more blueprints to stage it up to 5 stars. Over to the muscle car category, and we've had quite a few things go on. We have a maxed out Pontiac Firebird sitting at 654, of course, with the black chrome or onyx chrome, as you would call it. Very, very nice, very shiny. Of course, still in the Smoky and the Bandit livery. We also have a maxed out Snoop Dogg Challenger. So one of the two Snoop Dogg cars, but actually we now have both of the Snoop Dogg cars maxed out, with the Challenger now being the latest one. So and it's actually pretty damn fast, sitting at 787. So right on in tune with the, I believe it'd be the Nissan R37 R32 Skyline. We also have now a maxed out Ford Falcon XB Coupe. And I was actually mistaken when I first got in this car. This car is not American muscle. It's actually Australian muscle. So this car was built in Australia, 1973 to 76, if I'm not mistaken. But this thing is basically just the down under cousin of the Ford Falcon here in the United States. And this thing is an absolute monster, sitting at 810 in performance. And this thing kicks ass. I dig it a lot. Shout out to all my Australian fans out there. Love Australian people and the car culture in Australia. Absolutely phenomenal stuff. And we also have a 5-star Camaro Z28 in the No Rules, No Limits wrap. Looks phenomenal with the black and the gold. Kept the original wide body, not original, kept the same wide body kit that we've had running on it for quite a while now. And I believe I did change the hood on this as well. But it looks absolutely phenomenal. And it hauls, sitting at right above the Falcon at 811 in performance. We move from the muscle category to the sports car category, and straight from the bat, our G80 M3 has went from 3 stars to 4 stars and sits at 533 in performance, and still has the very nice sort of jade green paint job with the ghost wrap design on it. It looks very nice. I definitely love it. Also in the sports car category, as far as changes, we scroll on over to the Mercedes AMG GT, and you notice it's now at 5 stars and has all legendary parts. That's because one of the more recent Underground Rival events, we've made some updates on it. So it's got some power behind it. It's definitely got some juice behind it. Let's go ahead and add in these microchips and these regulators while we're at it. And let's also add in these microchips to the ECU. And then we completed the 3 slots in the achievements or assignments tab. Now, the only other change besides those two, and we're going to stick with the German cars here on this one, is the 991 Carrera 911 that we have here. All the parts are now 6-star legendary parts, and we've actually been adding materials to them. The only thing we need, I believe, a majority of them is carbon fiber pieces, or sorry, materials. But other than that, we move on to the supercar category, and the biggest change of them all in my entire garage is a maxed out SRT Dodge Viper GTS, and this thing is an absolute monster, sitting at 960, and we've unlocked car tuning for it as well. So that means using these wrenches that you see, we can actually bump up the performance even higher. It's only good for one race, so let's go ahead and do 3 all across the board. I can do a total of 9 at the moment. When I level up to, I believe, 90 or 91 in mechanic level, which you see on the top right next to the rep level, then I can add another slot, so I can do 10 total tunes. And now the performance is sitting at 1060, which is hypercard territory. And this thing is an absolute beast when it is tuned. It is phenomenal. In fact, it even surpasses the 2017 Ford GT. Moving on to the hypercard category. And honestly, nothing has really changed. Just a few odds and ends here and there. We've added a few parts. I believe the wire is probably the only thing that is even changed there. But other than that, nothing has really changed in the hypercar category, because we can't really do that much in the hypercar category. We don't really get blueprints for hardly any of these cars, so we just add what we can. We'll go ahead and leave the garage. We head on over to Underground Rivals just to showcase to you what has been going on in the Underground Hub. So as you can tell, my Underground score has dropped altogether because it's been a while. But I have been doing some racing in between videos, and I brought my Underground score back up to 31,800. So that means we are inside the top 50,000 in the world. We're almost inside the top 30,000 in the world. And score some solid points in Sandstorm. Riptide is our highest one so far. Sandstorm and Country Mile, we've also scored high there. Mountain Madness, we scored good. Blackridge Outskirts and Red Eye, those were kind of low, mostly because I was only limited, just like a Jetstream here, to only one division, which is, in this case, the driver division. So we only have basically 5 more races to try to beat, and then we reach the top of that division, and we'll basically be stuck at that point. But anyways, moving on to the car series, because we do have a couple of new car series events that we've been doing. We've also completed some car series events. So let's go ahead and scroll on over all the way towards the end, just to showcase the ones that we've recently completed. Ones being, let's see here. One of them being the Chevy Weight Champion with the Z28 Camaro. We've completed that one. And there was also one other one somewhere around here. Mercedes Sprint with the AMG GT. That one has been completed as well. Alright, moving back into the home screen, let's go ahead and grab another free upgrade crate while we're here. And we got 2 items this time, module and a blueprint for the 991 Carrera that we just talked about. So phenomenal stuff. Of course, the premium crate I'll grab at a later time. But now it is finally time to dive into the Crossfire live special event with the Aston Martin Valor from 2023. Voices in the shadows whisper the fate of Blackridge. Frostburnt was just the beginning. Crew bonds have never been tested this badly. there's nothing but chaos in the streets. Outside Tyler's garage, a brand new green Aston Martin Valor with a note on it. Hey guys, you've got to see this. There's a note, a little gift for your part in Frostburnt from your friends in high places. Okay, normally I would have been like, yay, free car. But this is too sus, even for my taste. Darius, Frostburn, now this. All of it feels like smoke and mirrors. Someone is pulling the strings. Introducing the car that we will be driving for the next week, the 2023 Aston Martin Valor. Now, in real life, this car has about 850, almost 900 horsepower coming from a turbocharged V8, and it's worth $2.3 million, if I'm not mistaken. And I believe there's like less than 200 of these things made. I have to double check the figures on that, or you can do the research yourself. But this thing is very, I wouldn't say very rare, but definitely rare, definitely sought after, definitely expensive, and definitely fast. So we have 7 days to try to beat this event like normal. And we're going to start off, of course, by checking out the store first. Seeing what's in store, we have a transmission segment and transmission component that is up for grabs, as well as a turbo component and a motor segment, but we will not be spending gold on those materials. But we are going to go ahead and spend gold and get some extra blueprints to give us a bit of an edge in these starting days. Before we go ahead and dive into day one, hot shot. We need to get out there and see what's going down. Take the Valor with you. Driving suspicious cars is part of your job description, not mine. Tyler, shouldn't you check for bugs in the Valor? I mean, it wouldn't be the first time. Why bother? Hotshot barely says a word. Besides, if it was bugged, it's better to play along for now. You know, he has a solid point. I don't know if that's genius or just plain dumb, but I agree. All right, now before we do get racing, we do gonna go ahead and hop into the event garage and see what. It seems like it's gonna be pretty evenly balanced for the most part as far as what we need to upgrade on. But it seems like acceleration will probably be the slightly favorable option here. But this thing looks absolutely amazing, especially in that two-tone, I call it British Racing Green because that's, number one is Aston Martin is British. But this is more of like a pearlescent jade, almost. Similar to the color that's on the G80 M3 that's in my garage. And looks very phenomenal. I like it a lot. So let's go ahead and dive into the first race, which is a time trial. And during these races, I will go ahead and cut my mic. But, of course, any sort of voiceover acting will be done by yours truly, of course. Hotshot. I heard someone yap about a mysterious figure recruiting racers that got kicked out from crews. Let's go check that out. Once again, solid drive across the line. And if you do like this content, go ahead and hit the like button, hit subscribe, hit the bell notification so you can be updated on whenever I release new content. Let's go ahead and grab that motor segment from completing the race. And let's move on to the next one, which is a rush hour race. Oh, we drifted 875 yards. Very nice. There they are. Hey there. Heard someone was recruiting. Mind telling us more about that? Sure thing. Come catch me in the finish line and we'll talk, suckers. It never is easy, is it? Let's go teach him some manners. Ha! That was almost too easy. Ready to talk now? Screw this. I don't need this. I'm out of here. Now I understand what the police feels when they be like, why do they always run? That's exactly the feeling I'm getting here. Anyways, moving on to the next race, which is a Nitro Rush race. And I'm definitely looking forward to this one because I'd like to see how far we can actually push this Aston Martin Valley. Why do they always run? Didn't I just say that? Let's stay on this tail, hotshot. So another solid run. We managed to finish it within the time limit. We went ahead and grabbed that transmission segment as well. It's time to move on to the next race, which is a second rush hour. We get another motor segment for it. Oh, come on. Just leave me the hell alone. I don't want any trouble. You are just making this more difficult. We just need to talk. Who's recruiting? We just need a name. That's it. I I don't want any trouble, please. Ronan. Sounds like a character from the last major update that we had, which we didn't complete the Frostburnt event. Alright, we completed that one. Let's go ahead and hop into the Crossfire store. Let's grab that other transmission segment. And let's go ahead and upgrade this Aston Martin Valley. We need to reach 713. We're currently sitting at 710. And it looks like we have the materials we need in order to do the things we need to do. So, the two motor segments, toss both of those in there. Now we're at 712. Over to transmission, toss in the two transmission segments. And that should help us reach 713. Yep, there it is, 713. And over to the wheels, add in the wheel segment. Might bring us up to 714. No, we're still sitting at 713, but that's totally fine. That's all the performance we need to do the final race, which is a time trial, and then we get a nitro segment. And then that would be it for day 1. Damn it, this is worse than I thought. This Ronin person is nothing but trouble from what I've heard. We need to move, now. Alright, so another solid drive, and looks like we will figure out in the next episode what this Ronin, or who this Ronin character is, and what he has affiliation. But that is day 1 complete. Got 10 blueprints, of course, the nitro segment for completing the race. And we had the chance to move on in the next episode, of course, to day 2, which is Menace. So that wraps it up for this episode of Need for Speed No Limits. Tune in next time for episode 733, where we do day 2 of the Crossfire live special event. Like and subscribe for more content. Also for motorsports and gaming content, I will leave links to different channels in the description, as well as links to my Discord and Patreon, so you become members, help support the channel, and help me to produce better content. Let's go ahead and grab another free upgrade crate, 2 more items, a bolt, and another blueprint, which turned into scrap. So, and do let me know how you think of the new editing so far, as we go ahead and as we continue on with more episodes of Need for Speed No Limits and other games as well into this new year. Figured, we've already reached 1,000 subscribers. Might as well increase the quality of the videos so we could try to keep you, ladies and gentlemen, engaged in my videos. So thank you so much for joining. It's your boy Warner Brother. Much love, much appreciation. Stay blessed and stay safe out there. And with that, I'm out of here. Peace.